Before we begin, I want to tell you something important. You're still needed. Maybe you've been feeling somehow left behind. Maybe you're watching the world change, and no one seems to be waiting for you to catch up. You're not alone. So many people feel overwhelmed right now. Not because they can't learn, because no one's taken the time to walk beside them. We were taught to read, to write, to speak, to think, but no one taught us how to understand artificial intelligence. No one prepared us for this new rhythm of life. So when AI started showing up everywhere, it's no wonder it felt like the future had quietly passed us by. And maybe you've asked yourself, am I too late to learn? What if I fall behind? What if I'm just not wired for this? I've been there. I've asked myself the same questions. And if I'm being honest with you, I carried those questions for a while, because this isn't just about AI. It's about your power to grow, to learn, to rise. And that power, it hasn't gone anywhere. It's still in you. You don't have to understand everything. You don't need to become an expert overnight. You just need to understand yourself and begin where you are. Ask one question, try one tool, watch one video made for you. That's how it starts. And I want you to hear this, from me to you. You don't need to catch up. You just need to wake up the part of you that still believes in possibility. Because that part, it's still there. I promise you, if you're wondering who this video is really for, it's for the thoughtful teacher who wants to keep inspiring the next generation, even in a world changing faster than textbooks ever could. It's for the retiree who still has so much wisdom to offer and is quietly wondering if there's a new way to share it. It's for the small business owner trying to understand what all this means for the future of their work. It's for the artist, the caregiver, the builder, the lifelong learner who never saw themselves as tech savvy, but always had a curious mind and an open heart. It's for people like you and me who didn't grow up with this technology, but who aren't ready to be left behind by it either, because we're not done growing. We're just getting started. Just about a month ago, I was standing where you are. I felt behind, confused, maybe even a little afraid. But beneath all that, I have to confess, there was still a spark, a quiet feeling that whispered, there's more to you than this. So I made a decision. I paused, I breathed, I opened my heart, and I started exploring AI tools. Not with pressure or perfection in mind, but with gentleness, with curiosity. I allowed myself to be a beginner again. And that first step, it changed everything. This channel was born from that tiny spark, and now I can barely keep up with all the ideas, the projects, the things I want to create and share, the ones that keep me up at night. What changed wasn't the world, it was me. It was my mindset. I stopped telling myself the story of being too late and started writing a new one. One where I am still capable, still growing, still becoming. And I want that same shift for you. So do me a favor. Pause this video for a moment, take a breath, let your shoulders drop, and ask yourself honestly, what is holding me back? Not just from AI, but from believing in myself again. What story have you been telling yourself about your place in this new world? And deeper still, can you remember the last time you had a dream and felt unstoppable? Because that version of you still exists, not in the past, but just ahead, waiting for you on the other side of this moment. This isn't just a video, this is a crossing point, a threshold, and you don't have to cross it alone. If you're feeling ready, even just a little, type this in the comments, I'm crossing the bridge. I'll read it, I'll respond. We're building a real community here, one step, one voice at a time. If you'd like a free copy of the Beginner's Guide to AI Tools, just leave a comment below asking for it. It's a gentle, step-by-step PDF I created especially for beginners, with simple explanations and examples of some of the most helpful AI tools you can start using today. No jargon, no overwhelm, just clarity, calm, and possibility. I'll reply with the link and we'll walk this path together. If this video helped you feel a little more hopeful or a little less alone, Go ahead and subscribe and tap the bell. That way, you won't miss what's coming next. There's a bridge being built, and every step you take across it matters. And on the other side of that bridge, a version of you is waiting, calmer, wiser, stronger. The bridge is real, the path is yours, and the time is now. You're not behind, you're not too late. You're just at the beginning, and we cross together. This is enduring wisdom for the cognitive age.